What's up, people? Punch here. So I want to talk about some Bee Island in this new video for this week, mainly because I've been going off and playing it on and off for about a couple weeks now. They released two updates. The most recent one, which is Sandbox Mode, and the new Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, which I'll show later on. But the other one before this one was called the Sci-fi update, and the Sci-fi update had a couple of new different things. They had a fog, rain, and thunderstorm, and waves on water type of environmental effect. They had Battle Cruiser, Spider Trooper, which are the two new enemy units. Then you had different factories called Plasma, Energy, and Energy Storage. I'm showing off the Sandbox mode right now, which is when you get into Sandbox, highly recommend don't going beyond a specific threshold, because if you put a bunch of wave of enemies, turrets, and so on, your PC will slow down drastically, and they'll even show like a small icon of a computer on fire if you go beyond a specific threshold. So watch out when you're doing Sandbox mode, because it will slow down the PC. They added some new turrets with this specific update beside the Sci-fi update, which I'll go back to here in a minute. The new thing essentially was the Trio. It's a Singularity Rifle, and this thing takes forever to reload. However, when you shoot it, it fires a red ball, and when it hits the units, or there's mosquito units like around it, it will be sucked in and then explode and kill anything that's there. You fire 3 of them, and I think the cooldown is like 30 to 40 seconds. It takes a while to just do it. That was one of the newer stuff with this update, besides the giant nuclear missile that I'll talk about later. I was kind of underwhelmed when they did it, because it's not just firing the thing off, watching it go, and then seeing a mushroom cloud. It was actually more like it fires, it goes up in the air, and then a bright light pops up. So when it came down to the Sci-fi update, however, besides the plasma and energy factories, they had the Blaster Twins, which is these Tesla-like energy turrets that fire like electricity. Then you have Energy Shield, which is a dome that will protect whatever base is underneath it. A plasma laser, as you've seen here, the giant purple thing, and the plasma launcher, including 2 new resources, energy and plasma. So when they talked about this specific main update that I'm doing for this video now, rather than just the Sci-fi update, they talked about the new 4th era research, the new level of standard enemies, hornets, dragonflies, and moths, which I think that was always in the game, but I think they were trying to like improve upon them. They also added a reload icon to some of the turrets in the game, because it had issues not popping up when you're trying to reload your gun, because sometimes they have reload animations, or rather like a reload cooldown timer, so that you could not fire the turret before it was fully loaded, like the Kavach or the Ballista. So mainly these things are like high tech, and right now there's only 4 different eras within Bee Island, and yeah, it's not very like content heavy. So once you research everything, it's pretty much a done deal, and they have, again, the 4 different types of research, the last one having energy and the nuclear bomb. But when they did this, it's just a giant flash of light. You've seen the rocket still going up in the air, and it's still going, and then for some reason it stops in mid-flight, doesn't go anywhere, and the flash is gone, and it's pretty much done. Everything that's in the entire area, all of the enemy waves are destroyed. That's what it does. But I really honestly wish I could see a mushroom cloud, or the thing hitting and then the shockwave blasting everything, wave of water making it like rush into my honeycomb, something like that, right? That's what I was hoping for, and that's not what I got. Still, I think the update's pretty good, because for one, I get Sandbox mode, and I get to go back and play it every once in a while, seeing all the different units come at me, seeing how far I can go and benchmark test on my computer, and then having a bunch of laser beams fire upon one single target, which is always kind of nice to look at, and try other different weapons and tools just to see what my honeycombs can do. That being said, I got nothing else when it comes down to the Sci-fi update, as well as the new ICBM and Sandbox mode. But if you do have Bee Island and you want to go check it out, probably best to do so. Anyway, I've been One Nut Punch, and this has been another video. If you like these little bees, and if you like my video, press the like button. And I am going to be working on Deadlock. I just have to put more time and effort into it. Alright? I'll see you all later in the next one.